Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 28th and 29th of May 2023. Let's start with our session. Which country has unveiled a semiconductor strategy to minimize its dependence on Asian production? So UK government has recently unveiled a new semiconductor strategy so that they can minimize their dependence on Asian production of computer chips, and under the initiative the government will invest around $1.2 billion for over the next decade into the semiconductor industry. Fine. So which country has unveiled its semiconductor strategy recently? So that is UK. Which institution released the World Health Statistics 2023? So World Health Organization has recently released the World Health Statistics 2023, and it is annual compilation of the latest available data on health and health related indicators. And the report has been published since 2005, and this year, as per the report, the pandemic has caused nearly 20 million deaths and a total of 336.8 million life years. Okay, so what's inside the report is not at all relevant. Only thing you have to remember is the World Health Statistics 2023 report has been released by the World Health Organization. Next is Vladivostok Port, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which country? So recently China has approved the Russian port of Vladivostok as a transit hub for transporting the goods from its Jilin province to the eastern regions of the country. And this decision aims to reduce the transportation cost and support the revitalization of northeast China's industrial base. So by using this Vladivostok port as a cross-border transit port, China now aims to facilitate the movement of domestic trade goods and implement its national strategic plan. Fine. So this Vladivostok port is situated in the country Russia. Next question is, the Riverine based religious tourism circuit will connect 7 significant religious sites located near which city? So recently a memorandum of understanding has been signed for the creation of this Riverine based religious tourism circuit, and it will enable the establishment of a contemporary ferry services which will follow a hop on hop off model. Okay, this is hop on hop off model, and it will connect 7 significant religious sites located near Guwahati in the state of Assam. Fine. So here correct answer is option number B. Which state launched the patch reporting application to make the roads in state free of the potholes? So patch reporting application was recently launched by the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand to make the roads free of the potholes in the state, and it was developed by the state's Public Work Department. So basically this application allows any person to submit a detailed complaint by capturing the pictures of these potholes on the nearby roads. Fine. So this application belongs to Uttarakhand state government. Next is, which country has been recently hit by African plume heat wave? So the arrival of African plume heat wave in the country UK is expected to cause extreme heat wave conditions in the country. Basically this type of heat wave is a meteorological phenomena which is marked with the mass of hot air coming from the Sahara desert towards Europe. Fine. So African plume heat wave has hit the country UK. Next is, Dal Lake, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which state or the union territory? We know that Dal Lake is the second largest lake in Jammu and Kashmir, and why it is in news? Because CRPF has recently conducted a special drill in this lake as a part of security preparedness ahead of the G20 summit in Kashmir. Okay, and the Marine Commandos have also done similar security drills in Dal Lake, and the G20 International Summit in Kashmir was held from 22nd of May to 24th of May at Sher Kashmir International Conference Center on the banks of this Dal Lake. Right? So that's why Dal Lake is in news these days, and it is the second largest lake of Jammu and Kashmir. What is the sixth submarine of the first batch of 6 Kalvari class submarines for the Indian Navy? So the sixth submarine of the first batch of 6 Kalvari class submarines for the Indian Navy under Project 75 is INS Bakshir, and it is expected to be delivered to the Indian Navy in early 2024. And this submarine was launched in 2022 by Mazagon Dockyard Shipbuilders Limited. Okay. So what are the name of these 6 submarines? The first submarine under Project 75 was INS Kalvari. Okay. It was delivered in 2015 and it joined the service in 2017. Then at second, it was INS Khanderi, and after 2 years it was deployed. Then third is INS Karanch, and it was inducted in Indian Navy in 2021. Then the fourth one is INS Vela, and it is the fourth submarine under Project 75, and it joined the fleet in 2021 once again. And the fifth one is INS Vagir, and it was also in news few days back. And the last one is INS Bakshir. Right? So these are the 6 different ships which are to be made under Project 75. Which city is the host of the 76th World Health Assembly? So the 76th World Health Assembly is being held from 21st to 30th of May in Geneva. And Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, held various bilateral meetings with the member countries at the Assembly. And also, the country Jamaica has praised India's achievement in digital health, pharmaceuticals and health system that is strengthening, and agreed to sign MOU to promote the collaboration in the healthcare sector. Fine. So which city is the host of 76th World Health Assembly? It is Geneva. Now few days back we have talked about Sagar Parikrama Yatra. Right? And you have to tell me what is the aim of this Sagar Parikrama Yatra. Basically, its 5th phase has been launched recently, and the purpose is to resolve the issues of fishermen and other stakeholders and promote their economic well-being. So it facilitates their economic upliftment through various fisheries schemes and programs which are implemented by the government of India, like Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana and Kisan Credit Card. Right? So you can be asked that what is the aim of Sagar Parikrama Yatra, because it is in news these days. So the basic aim is to resolve the issues of fishermen. Where is the Rajaji Tiger Reserve located in India? So this tiger reserve is situated in the state of Uttarakhand, and recently a tigress has been relocated from the woodland region of Corbett Tiger Reserve to this Rajaji Tiger Reserve. And a female and another male were translocated to Rajaji from Corbett in December 2020 and in January 2021 as well. Fine. So that's why Rajaji Tiger Reserve is in news these days, and it lies in the state of Uttarakhand. Which state is currently formulating a green hydrogen policy? So Himachal Pradesh government is currently formulating a green hydrogen policy, and aim is to promote the use of green hydrogen and establish the state as a leading hub for its production. So primary objective of this policy is to attract the investment in large-scale renewable energy projects, which would actually ensure a consistent and sustainable supply of green electricity for the electrolysis process. Fine. So Himachal Pradesh government is currently formulating a green hydrogen policy. Now last question is, who is the new Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka state? First of all, Deputy Chief Minister post is not mentioned by the constitution, but it is equivalent to the rank of a cabinet minister. Okay. So D.K. Shivkumar recently became the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, and Governor Thawarchand Gehlot administered the oath of office and secrecy to Shivkumar at the swearing-in ceremony. Also, who is the new Chief Minister of Karnataka? It is Siddharam Ayya. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with our revision session, in which we are doing the current affairs revision for the month of April. And this is the second last part in this series, means it is the 15th part, in which we'll be doing the questions from 211 up to question number 225. In which state is the Rongali festival celebrated? So Rongali festival is a 4-day festival which showcases ethnical diversity, creativity and entrepreneurship, and it is held in Guwahati in the state of Assam. So this festival aims to promote the unique culture of Assam through a series of events and activities. Rockwell B-1 Lancer is a fighter aircraft of which particular country? So this is a fighter aircraft of the USA, and also it is known as Bone. Okay, it is a supersonic variable sweep wing heavy bomber aircraft, and recently it has participated in exercise COPE India 2023, which is a bilateral air exercise between Indian Air Force and the US Air Force. What is this Magna Porthae oryzae which was seen in the news recently? So this is a type of fungus that causes the wheat blast. Okay, and currently it is destroying the wheat crops in South America, and hence it is threatening its food security in a major scale. What amount has been allotted to the National Quantum Mission? So National Quantum Mission was approved recently by the Union Cabinet, and aim is to seed, nurture and scale scientific and industrial research and development so as to create an innovative ecosystem in quantum technology, right? So Center has approved 6,000 crore rupees for this National Quantum Mission to fund the scientific and industrial research development in quantum technology. Which city hosted the National Conference on Water Sufficient Panchayat, Clean and Green Panchayat and Healthy Panchayat? So the National Conference on this was recently held in New Delhi, and it showcased the best practices followed by the Panchayati Raj institutions and augment capacity building of elected representatives with greater exposure. So they shared their experience as well. Fine. So answer would be New Delhi. Which union ministry is associated with the Cinematograph Amendment Bill 2023? So Union Cabinet has recently cleared this bill, and it has the provisions for harsh punishment for the film piracy and the introduction of new age categories for classifying the films, and it is associated with Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Which state passed a bill to provide reservation in state government jobs from 60% to 77%? So Jharkhand state has decided to raise the reservation in the state government jobs from 60 to 77% for the SC, ST and the OBC communities along with economically weaker section. Which union ministry has launched a Sathi portal and mobile application? So it is associated with Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, and it is a kind of centralized online system for seed traceability, authentication and inventory that is designed to deal with the challenges of seed production, quality seed identification and seed certification. So it has been developed by NIC in collaboration with Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. What is the name of the geographic region where hydrogen serves more than one end sector or application? So Indian government has invited expression of interest for the development of Hydrogen Valley Innovation Cluster in the country. Okay, and according to the DST guideline, a hydrogen valley is a specific geographic region where hydrogen serves more than one end sector or application. So your answer would be Hydrogen Valley. Okay. Which Asian country is set to launch the digital healthway network? Answer would be India. So the National Highways Logistic Management, which is a fully owned special purpose vehicle of the Indian government, is set to develop a digital highway network by setting up integrated utility corridors along the national highways. And as part of this initiative, the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has designed 1,367 kilometers of the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway and 512 kilometers of Hyderabad-Bangalore corridor as the pilot routes for digital highway development. Okay. Which Union Ministry launched the Yuva portal to identify the potential young startups? So, Union Ministry of Youth Affairs has launched the Yuva portal to identify the potential young startups, and it will offer the opportunity to the CSIR labs to showcase the work being done by them so that others can avail of it. Fine. So, answer would be Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Who is the first Indian woman to be named as a Wisden Cricketer of the Year? This is Harmanpreet Kaur. So she recently became the first Indian woman to be named as one of the Wisden's 5 cricketers of the year. And Surya Kumar Yadav was named as Wisden's leading T20 cricketer of the year. Which state adopted a resolution urging the centre to extend quota for Dalit Christians? So Tamil Nadu Assembly has recently adopted a resolution in which they have requested the centre to extend quota for Dalit Christians. NMDC is exploring lithium reserves for mining in which country? So NMDC Limited is exploring the lithium reserves in Australia. So your answer is Australia. Which city is the host of the Global Buddhist Summit in 2023? So it was hosted by Ministry of Culture in collaboration with International Buddhist Confederation. So here venue was New Delhi. And what was the theme for this event? Theme was responses to contemporary challenges. Fine. So these are the next 15 questions from the month of April, and tomorrow we'll be doing its last part, and with this we would wind up our revision series for the month of April. So I hope this series had helped you a lot. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minus Hadsana signing off.